Welcome here, or welcome back to the channel, guys, to the road to 2000 elo. We're currently at 1550, and we're with the white pieces. We're going up against Kratos, and we're going to see, looks like the potentially modern defense. Now, guys, this is so sad to say. This is my second time recording this video. I recorded a full 2 games for everybody, 15-minute games. Now I'm doing 10-minute games because I can't do another two 15-minute games right now. So we're gonna do two 10-minute games because the audio did not record, it did not pick up, and I am hoping and I think that it should be picking up right now. I guess we're gonna find out. I tested it, so anyways, guys, we're going to do two 10-minute games instead today and keep it a little bit quicker because I don't want to do another two 15-minute games. But I did draw at one and win one for these 2 games I did record. So it was a good game. It was good content. So unfortunate, but here we are. We're going up against Kratos. And we've got the Jobava London, pretty normal position. Here we can normally see something like c5 striking with ideas for me to go knight b5. If not c5, sometimes we'll see something like bishop d6, challenging the bishop in this position. If we see knight c6, then we have knight b5. Again, possibly. Maybe not, though, because you just play bishop d6. So at that point, I'd probably just play it normally, like bishop d3, knight f3, castle, kind of going like this. So yeah, these are kind of the moves. One of these moves, probably what we'll see, or even this as well, is a move. These are generally the moves. But he's taking a long time to think, and we've got 10 minutes, so being up on the clock is a good feeling. Knight here. That's probably prepping for this. That's most likely prepping for that. Okay, we're just playing knight f3, knight f3, and we do see that. So we are going to go knight to b5 here. Protected by the bishop. Now, obviously, the threat is this. If you give this check, we just go c3. Yep, and so we see the check. Always happens, even though they should know that they cannot take it. He strikes in the center. Interesting, interesting. Knight takes. This is a free pawn. I don't need to think too much about this. I think I just take with the knight. Take with the knight. Oh, back. Okay, he doesn't. All right. What I was thinking, guys, is I could be sneaky and just give a check. If you take it, then I... Oh, wow. Resign. All right. Nice. We're keeping things nice and fast for me. Easy game. He just decides he doesn't want to play, I guess. And I mean, not much to review here. Played at the 96. We just played a normal opening here, guys. And he just fell for kind of the trap. So GG's. On to the next one. All right, game number 2. We're going up against Nasser at 1574, and we have the black pieces. So we will see what Nasser decides to play. He wants to go e4, so we are going to go c6 and d5. This is the Carl Khan, and we're seeing the Hillbilly. So the Hillbilly's one of the openings that I do want to study more because I don't fully understand the different ways to play against it. We'll go knight f6 here. Let me go bishop f5, e6. Yeah, I don't fully understand the plans of the Hillbilly and the idea of why people play it in the first place, but we'll go this way. And this is okay, kind of forcing a trade of my knight, it looks like, or trade of my bishop. I always mix those two up. Yeah, I don't really have much of a choice but to just allow this to happen. So we'll do this. F5. I mean, you can never go or an F4. You can never go F5 because I'll take this way. So that's not really much of a threat. So I need to decide what's the plan here now. What is the idea? Probably this and this, because after this I can go here and try to make a weakness of the d4 pawn. So we'll start a6. And we'll go b5, and he goes bishop here. Okay, still probably expecting this at some moment. Right now he's keeping it there and not allowing me to jump my knight into the position at all in any different way. Honestly, a6, maybe starting off with queen c7, just that the rooks are connected. A6, b4. Yeah, we'll start like this. We'll go queen c7 first. We'll go a6 and b4 as kind of the idea. Yeah, so he goes there, a6. He doesn't lose any pawns, so that's all that matters. And now we're going to go b4. b4, if you take, I take. If you then take, then I take. Then you take, and then I take. And everything looks pretty good. So we're going to go b4 here. And we will just, if he doesn't take, he leaves it, I'll just take this way. Yeah, so that's interesting. So I think I'm just going to take. I think I'm just going to take here. Take here. And now, again, interesting there. Okay. All right. So now what's the play? This is an open file. So this is a potential file for the rook to sit on. Maybe rook here and then rook here could be a move. Doubling up. Yeah, that's definitely an idea. And I kind of like that idea, to be honest. Start off with rook b8. take the open file, come into B2 and rook B8 behind it, doubling up the rooks is a plan that I like. Waiting for this to happen. He still has not played it, which gives me the thought of potentially doing something like knight d7, bishop f6 to target this pawn, kind of forcing him to play it so that I can make this, because this pawn is going to be weak if he ever pushes this, right? So need to find a way to make that weakness a target. Yeah, guys. 1558, the highest I've reached now. I've got up to 1573. I think that was yesterday or day before that I hit 1573 now. So okay, so he wants to just do this. So we're just gonna, I think, do it as well. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Go rook here. He goes queen there. Okay, interesting. First thought, maybe queen b6, looking at this, but does queen b6 run into this? It does, yeah, because of the bishop covering it as well. So it doesn't work. Doesn't work as of now. This is a move, potentially just keeping an eye on this f4 pawn. Knight d7, knight b6. No, that's covered in a lot of different ways. I'm going to start off with bishop d6. Start off here. If you ever move that rook, then that pawn falls, which is what we would like to see. Okay, so here he plays this. That's interesting as well, because takes and knight takes, and that would be totally okay. This also actually starting off, it opens up this, and this is the better option first and foremost. So I'm going to start off by going here and picking up a bishop for a knight. Cannot be so bad. Interesting, interesting. I also don't need to take, don't need to, but I certainly can. Certainly can. What about taking here first? Takes here now. Doesn't really change much. I'm gonna take the bishop. Yeah. Rook here now. Maybe takes first. How about takes? You take with the knight still. Push maybe. No, can't push. Bishop here. Here. Takes, you take with the knight. You can also start by doing this. Queen c6, hitting this, but the pawn's not really hit. I don't really want to isolate my pawn, so I'm going to take. And now you're asking me for a queen trade, which does interest me. I'm curious if that looks good or not. I don't know how much I like the idea of a queen trade right now. I think I'm going to start off by going... I don't think I'm ready for this. Don't think I'm ready for this queen trade, man. I don't like it, Nasser. I don't think this is it for me. I think I have more potential with my queen on the board right now. So I'm going to start off by going actually queen d7, targeting this pawn, and I'm going to look at going rook b4 and trying to win that pawn. All right, so we see rook c1. Okay, if I go here and you give me a check, then that takes with check, and I go here. Okay, you can then come here, but you lose your pawn. So I struggle to see why you're playing this move. I also can go here first, and that looks actually quite nice because that's going to potentially win me this pawn. So I'm going to start off by going here. Target is this pawn and also this bishop, which is hanging currently. You cannot keep the bishop here, so you have to go this way unless you want to bring your king involved, in which case, okay, I'll take it. But right now, two protectors, so it does not work to take it unless you do this. And if you do this, I take with the bishop, and I also pin your knight to your rook. So interesting move, but I think that just fails to this, right? I think I just simply take this way. I don't need to do anything else. What about even this though? This, do you have something like this? Yeah, I'm just gonna just play simple. This is a really good move. Bishop, knight is pinned. And you actually have to kind of maybe play this or this at this point. Yeah, so then you have to go here. And now rook here, pinning the bishop to the queen. Ooh, I think I got it, guys. I think I got it. So I start with rook c8. Okay, start with rook c8, and I think I have this. I have this, guys. And this is looking mighty nice for us here, guys. I think this is winning. Well, I'm sure this is winning. I think this is crushing, is this idea. Starting off by pinning the bishop first, and then looking at this. You have to move your queen here. You have to move your queen. You're losing a piece here, actually, 100%. I think there's nothing you can do. I think you lose a piece here 100%. I do have 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have to go faster. I didn't realize this guy. I wasn't even looking at my clock, to be honest. I'm used to the 15-minute games. So he goes there. All right, so there I take, you take, and I take the bishop. Simple enough. Now we'll just convert in the next minute here. Next couple minutes. So we take the bishop, queen c7, threatening this. Okay, yep, queen c7, threatening checks and trades which is great. Any trade is good. I've been practicing my bullet. We've been on the short. If you guys have been watching the shorts, I'm on the road to 1,000 elo in bullet as well. So this a minute and 42, we got lots of time. Just gotta make smart moves, and we should be totally okay. If this though and this, then I might actually have this first, right? Yeah, I do. Yeah, no, because he pushes. Ooh. Okay, so yep, checks and takes, and I can go check and win the pawn. Do I have a check to trade the queen somehow? Don't see it. Take the pawn. Okay. Goes like that. We will go check and we will go check, and we're looking for some kind of way to queen trade here quickly. If I cannot find it, then we'll just go fast. Got a minute on the clock. I don't see the queen trade, so we're just gonna push. Okay, yep, go here. Okay, we'll go here. That's a queen trade. Got it. Let's go. GG's. Come on. Let's go. 1566, guys. Another one in the books. So let's give that another game review here. Man, I hope I turned my audio on. 85% accuracy from me, 75% from my opponent. And the hillbilly, we beat it. The ideas here, it'd rather me go e5 here. I'll have to review some of these lines and start to understand the hillbilly attack a little bit better. But yeah, f4, I didn't really see the point in it, and computer doesn't either. Queen c7, it'd rather me just go d5. Okay, again, d5 is really the move that it's looking for me to make. All right, we go this way, take that way. Everything seems normal here. I find the best move there. It would rather me take the pawn first. Okay, go this way. Yeah, so we find that move, which is awesome. This move, which is awesome. Takes, and the rest is pretty simple, guys. Awesome. GG's. What a game. What a couple games that we had. Couple quick ones. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 50 and 100 subscribers by the end of the month is the target. And other than that, we will see you guys tomorrow.